Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today's Thursday, January 23rd. We're taking a look at NQ, taking a look at this structure here. We do have a gap down this morning. That's going to make our job as traders pretty easy this morning. Got NQ right back into the 21,900 level of interest. Remember, this was that critical point, that most recent high right through here that was marked on, let's see, what's the date right there? January 6th. So we have a very prominent pivot right there from January 6th, marking a lower high in this series of lower highs previously. Obviously, we have the change in character being triggered yesterday. Now price is right back into that 21,900 level following yesterday's expansion move. We did see, just look at the structure, right? Break of 21,900. Where's price going to go? Once it breaks that point, it'll trade right up into the next area of resistance. Pretty simple stuff there. Right up into 22,100. Now, overnight, we've got some sellers stepping in. Well, right back into that 21,900. So the main watch for this morning is that reaction to 21,900. I want to see if buyers are going to be stepping in to defend that point, or if we start to see a little bit of selling activity and potentially a gap fill. 21,900 is key because we do have that unfilled gap just beneath. Here's yesterday's session, right? That's your 5-minute regular trading hours chart. Gapistan right there, unfilled gap right through there. So if 900 fails, if we see 900 fail this morning and acceptance beneath 900, just meaning that price holds below 900, we want to be looking at 21,800 and potentially a complete gap fill into, what is that, 755, 760 area, somewhere in there. That would be Tuesday's close. So pretty straightforward game plan for this morning. 21,900 main focus. Let's take a look at where we're at now ahead of the bell. Look at the structure. It's pretty choppy, right? Just kind of trading within here. You got session volume point of control right through there as well. So what I would like to see is action above prior day low. Ideally, VWAP comes a little bit lower here, maybe starts to align a little closer with that 900 area, and I would want to see price clearing prior day low, clearing 900, kind of breaking out of this little structure that we have through here. Now, again, if we see failure, if we see weakness versus 900, look for the overnight low to trade, and then look for that gap to fill. Look for that 800, 21,800. So pretty simple main watch here. Let's see how we open up. Got 1 minute, a little less than 1 minute till the open. There we go. 15 seconds. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What are we going to be working with today? There's your gap lower. True gap lower outside of the prior day's range. There's a good visual for you. 5-minute regular trading hours chart, one of my favorites. NQ pushing the lows right off the open. See if that overnight low is going to trade or not. Bumping up against that session volume point of control right there, 886. Currently no man's land for me. For me personally. Yeah, right back into the lows. There's your new low of day. For NASDAQ, what are the other indices doing? You got a bounce in YM, a bounce in Russell, and a little bit of weakness in ES as well. NQ bumping right up into that session volume point of control again. 886. 5-minute opening candle closes up here in a little less than 90 seconds. One of the things I'm going to be looking at. Gap rules apply today, of course. There you go. New high of day coming into 900 now. See how that 900 prior day low is going to be treated. Still in this little structure here we talked about just a minute ago. Right through here. 900 by about 860. Check out that 5-minute bar. Let's see this closure. Look at this 15-minute. Just looks terrible. I'd like to see price leave that structure. There's 900 being tested. 900 prior day low area. 15-minute congestion, yeah. Barcode. It's that barcode, 15-minute barcode. Right into VWAP there, NQ. Christopher says nice sweep. Yeah, the undercut of that pre-market structure there. I could see it. So is that critical area this morning? 21,900. Sellers want to defend that point. Yeah, right back into session volume point of control. Sellers defending that VWAP prior day low 21,900 area. Yeah, let's see how this structure builds out. Like I said before the open, I prefer to see price clearing this area up and through. There we go. There's your retest of 900. So session volume point of control gets defended. Still in this pre-market structure. All right, here's 900. Here's prior day low. Let's see. So far, sellers failed to show real follow through into the session low. That's what they would have been looking for. And just shy of the highs. Back into VWAP here. What's our true high? 90875. There's your new high of day. It's looking better. It's looking better for buyers, definitely. Coming into, what do we have this morning? Jobless claims. That jobless claims high right through there. Just as a reference point, nothing more. Not a very decisive break there. Retesting prior day low. Now we're right back into that range. Just keep an eye on that 15-minute. No break of the structure yet. Better volume so far today. Yeah, that's a good call. Volume's looking good. See how this opening 15-minute bar closes up here. 2 more minutes. Currently shaped like a doji. Doji. It's a decent little retest of the 900 area there. Back into the highs. Main preference, like I said, I want to see price kind of showing a more decisive break of this area of resistance here. See that 15-minute chart. It's a better push. See how the highs are going to be treated. 914. There you go. There's the highs being tested. Sellers step in right there. Testing the highs again. Let's see if we get a new high of day. There's your new high. NQ, new high of day. Definitely a much different open than we saw yesterday, huh? Much, much different. Got YM up through that prior day high. Russell into the highs as well. So we've got some market wide strength here. All right, right back into 900. That opening 15-minute bar quite bullish. NQ right back into the structure here. It's kind of one of the main focus points for me. This 15-minute. That volume taper. No data at 10 a.m. No data to worry about. So far, a pretty slow open though. NQ still here in this critical area. So we stay focused. Bump it into the session highs again. There's your new high of day. So coming into that jobless claims high, data print high, just as a reference point. I think that is, what is it, 19.5, looks like. Yeah, 19.5. Yeah, more decisive break here would be welcomed. Yeah, right back into 900. Chop, chop, chop. I gave it one attempt on that most recent pullback for 10 points. So far, that is not my action, so let that structure build out. Look for something a little bit easier. Don't get chopped. Have you guys tried that area as well? Yeah, that was decent. Fresh hot, new high of day, pull back into that area, decent signal. Here we go, NQ right back into the highs. Seven minutes till 10 a.m. Yesterday, remember, technically was an expansion day. So some compression today is well within the norm, well within the expectations. Not every session's going to be the same. All right, NQ actually beneath 900 here. Session volume point of control lifted up into 896. Yeah, it's been a relatively slow week. Markets closed Monday. Yeah, it's been pretty slow. We do have MCS tomorrow, so that 10 a.m. action hopefully is decent. Then we should start getting into that next FOMC shortly here. I think it's late January. That might be next week. There's NQ sitting on 900 again, just hanging out here, 900. So if we have FOMC next week, that'll definitely be something to look forward to. Good volatility. Volume just on a slow decline. Minimum volume threshold, 750 contracts on the 1 minute. Still holding on. NQ struggling to show that acceptance above 900 now. Let's see if we get a washout. See if we get that washout. There they go. Yep, yep. There's that washout. There it is. No acceptance above 900. What's going to happen? NQ coming into the lows. So I'll look at the reaction here into session low. And then overnight low, just as reference points. Right there. And overnight low, 855. Look at our 15-minute structure, though. We're still here. Still there. There's your session volume point of control shifting lower back into 886. Let's see the other indices. You got Russell making a session low. The Dow holding up pretty nicely. ES holding its own as well. One minute till 10 a.m. NQ in no man's land. Right back into 900. Right back into prior day low. So 900 stays on watch. It's 10 a.m. now. Pretty much the same game plan for me. Like to see price clearing this area. Congestion zone right through there. Or I'll watch the reaction down here, but I would mostly be interested in way down here, 800. As of right now, just seeing that compression session, which is pretty typical following an expansion day. There's your retest and reject of 900. Prior day low VWAP area. NQ into the lows. So like we chatted, no acceptance above 900. You get the washout. You get the retest. Sellers reload. Now into session low. NQ just shy of the session low there, 866. Good test of patience this morning so far. How's the morning? Everyone cash? Hopefully no one's getting chopped up, I would hope. Christopher wants me to check the bot. Let's see. Yeah, it's short. Bot shorted early. Bot shorted 936 and just locks some in. Wow. Cash 0 for 1. End dog behavior. I don't know what that is. End dog. Cash. Some green. Cash. Small green. Solid. In the same boat. 10 points. 10 points on the morning. We'll take it. NQ coming into the lows here. Let's see if we get a new low of day. D-Wall's green and short. Nice. Benny's short. Nice. Yeah, that retest looked really good. Feel like to fight the backdrop. That was your entry right there. NQ right back into 900. Remember before the open, we talked about this structure. Still here. Still here. Benny, you trailed nice. Probably for the best here. Dez is cashed up. Solid. Main preference is for price to leave this pre-market structure. Then we may actually get a decent setup. Until then, what's our intraday range here? Session lows 866 up into 918, 52 points. 52 points is your intraday range on NQ. Man, sometimes we have candles that are 52 points wide. Individual 1-minute candles that are that wide. So I would not be overly aggressive here. Right back into 900. $52 points, you can make a living? Yeah. Yeah. 52 points a day? Sure. Doing so in a 52 point intraday range? More power to you. Godspeed. Godspeed. Mish makes a living with 15 points a day. Full port, of course. Got a full port if you're only going for 15 points. NQ right back into prior day low. So let's see if buyers can clear this area finally. No new low of day granted. Yeah, Dave, pure barcode right now. Higher time frame barcode. Not much to do here. Other than sip some espresso, of course. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Oh, we got those first couple prints below the minimum threshold. Man, this might be a slow one today. This might be shut it down and come back for the afternoon sesh. It's looking better. Looking for that push above this area. Please don't leave us. Man, it's leaf blower Thursday. I gotta get out of here. I've got to get out of here. It's only a matter of time. All right, let's see if we get this push. Check out that 15-minute candle. That looks better. Looks more bullish, but still within the structure here. It's the primary concern. Rejected right there, right in the key area. Yeah, the second the stream ends, the range will resolve. Should I sacrifice the stream? We'll give it 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. 10 more mins. Betty wants that overnight low. Must be short again from that 900, huh? D-Wall wants that overnight low. We shall see. Let's look at the 5-minute. Not a lot to say about the 5-minute. It's a very tight range. Alerts at the lows, alerts at the highs. Yep, that's a good call. That is a good call. There's 900 again. There's 900. All right, up into 910. That's kind of interesting. And range trading continues. We'll give this session 5 more minutes. Before we call it a morning, absolute snoozer. May as well have been a no trade day. Got 10 points off on that initial 900 retest. I think it was right through here. Yeah, right through there. Right through there. Look at this 5 minute. Look at that. Pure chop. Pure barcode. Main objective with action like this is to not get so bored that you convince yourself to take some terrible setup that you will later regret. So if you can avoid that, if you can be comfortable with staying cash and doing nothing pretty much, that's a huge win. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Got 10 points on the sesh, pretty much essentially nothing. May as well have been a no trade morning so far. Not going to write off the entire sesh. We'll continue to watch the outer boundaries of today's range. 866 is the low. We've got 918 as the high. So if price can, like I've been saying all morning, if price can leave this structure, we should have something decent. So that can come later in the morning. That can come early in the afternoon. We'll see. We will see. But as of right now, no real point sitting here on stream doing nothing. So thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it. If you are in the mentorship group, we do have a session this evening, or this afternoon rather. NQ right back into that key area. So again, if we could show acceptance up above 900, that would be significant. But I won't hold my breath till we see some better volume, and ideally, I like a new high of day and then a retrace into that area as one of the primary opportunities I would look at. All right, folks.